Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina, and today's pick a card is Who's Your Soulmate? I forgot there for a second. So we're getting your soulmate's personality. Now remember, we all have more than one soulmate. So, you know, if what I say sounds familiar, then it's someone who you already know. And if it's not anyone familiar, then hopefully it'll be somebody you'll meet real soon. But soulmates all play a part in our lives for reasons. And, yeah, so, I don't know. Just keep in mind, it could be somebody you've already had a relationship with or somebody you could have one in the future with. So, let's see. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. Alright, today we're picking with Pokemon. I don't know if I remember. I think this is Squirtle. The mean side of Squirtle, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know if I want to call him that. So I'm just going to call him Blue, the blue Pokemon. Okay? Pile 2 is Pikachu. I know I'm just going to call it Yellow since we were calling this one Blue. This one's Yellow. And this is Charizard. I know this one because my daughter's name is Charlie. And she would get Charizard sometimes. So her friends would call her that. Or that was one of her nicknames. So anyway, we're going to say orange. So blue, yellow, orange Pokemon. Alright, so pick the pile you are most drawn to. And we will see who your soulmate is. Okay, pile 1. Let's see. Let's get some cards for you. We have Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, Strength, King of Pentacles, Temperance. All right. So your person is someone who is very loving, very supportive when you need them. Good. Always, not always, but tend to be there when you need them. You know, they're good listeners. They could be empathetic. And sometimes they could be insecure about certain things in their life. Like maybe some of their abilities or something. I don't know, I'm getting this insecurity here. Your person does have strong convictions, though. They fight for what is right. Sorry. They're brave when they want to be. Determined. Sometimes overly defensive, though. I think sometimes they try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I think this is someone who does recognize their fears and their insecurities. They accept them, and they kind of know that they're strong. They're not going to let them cripple them, you know, like they fight through it. I think that they have inner strength, but the key to that strength is love, and they need to have compassion for themselves. But I do think that they possess a lot of great qualities. I think they have this confidence about them. They have they have composure. So like when somebody's like angry with them or something, they know how to be calm. They know how to like have that composure. It's almost as if they're like, I want to say they use it as a tool, like against the person. Like, if somebody's freaking out on them, they don't freak out back. They just stay calm. They're like, all right, you look like a fool right now, and I'm going to make you feel like a fool. Like they have this composure about them. I don't know. It's kind of smart. I do think that they have the Midas touch. I think they're very competent, and I do think that they're reliable, and I think that they can be generous. But I also think that they can be stubborn. I think for the most part they're patient. They have patience, or they'll have patience with you. They do understand the value of compromise. I think that they try to bring out the best in people. But they do have some, inside insecurities that they might not want you to see. And they try to conquer them all the time. So, I don't know. Let's get some more cards. They know how to make money. We already know that. And they are intuitive. They trust their gut. They are intuitive. So this is somebody who can be quiet at times. Somebody who thinks a lot. Somebody who listens. Somebody who knows how to make money. Knows how to be successful. And again, they have that composure, which I really like. I really like that they don't react. Because I'm somebody who reacts. I don't know. I kind of like it. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Oh, they don't like to ask for help. They do not like to ask for help. They kind of try to figure things out on their own. The sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is, again, being highly intuitive. This is third eye. So they have abilities. They have psychic abilities. Whether they acknowledge them or not, they make wise decisions, and that's because they listen to their intuition. So I don't know if they know this or not, but they are very, very wise. Because their third eye is open. They might even, like I said, they have abilities, so they might even get, they might use their abilities, basically. They might be in tune with them. Hang on one second. All right, sorry, my son came home with a bag of dog food and was making noise. Very distracting. All right, so they could have abilities. They could have develop them and use them. If not, they use them without knowing, subconsciously or unconsciously. They just kind of use them. All right, so we have listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities. So I kind of think that they have abilities, but they don't know that they have them. Like they're just like, it's just normal. Like they don't understand that they have a gift. Ask with sincerity. What are they asking for? Ask with sincerity. I think all right, this is what I'm getting. They take things for granted, but not in a bad way. Like they just kind of know things are going to work out for them. So they don't consciously ask with sincerity for things because they kind of just assume things are going to work out for them. They just kind of like, I don't know. They just kind of don't worry that much, it feels like. They kind of have things under control. They're kind of like, it'll work out. Or I'll figure it out. Like they don't seem like they stress about things, but in other ways they do. So I know, I'm not making any sense. I'm sorry. I talk things out sometimes to try and get it clear. But so what I'm saying is, like, say they don't worry about spending money because they're like, I'll figure it out. I'll make more, right? I'll find a way to pay for that, or just get it. Go ahead. I'll figure it out. But they're insecure on the inside, so they worry about, what's everybody going to think of me? Like, if I do that, will they think will they think bad of me? So they worry about things they shouldn't worry about, and the things that they should worry about, they don't worry about. It's kind of strange. No. You can't go back to yesterday. Oh, is this somebody from your past? This might not be somebody you can be with in the future. This might be somebody from your past. Either that, or it's saying that's their attitude. Like, well, I can't go back, so I might as well just, fix it, move on. Or they might have that attitude again. So it might be tying in, but it could be somebody from your past. Cultivate calm. Behold the field in which I grow my cares. Lay the thy eyes upon it and see that it is bare. So, yeah, like, they don't really care about things that a lot of people care about, but yet they care about things that they probably shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I can't go back. I don't care. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll just move on. It is what it is. All right. Let's get a zodiac sign. Virgo. Well, Virgo makes sense because I think that Virgos are highly intuitive. I think they're the most psychic sign in the zodiac. A lot of people say Pisces, but Pisces is Virgo's opposite sign, so it kind of makes sense that they're both the most psychic. But yeah, could be. And if they're not a Virgo sun sign, they could have Virgo in their chart, or they could just act like a Virgo. Let's get a card. This would be their thoughts and feelings. I remember you. I remember you. Is this somebody from your past? Or is it just somebody from a past life? They're a soulmate. Of course they're going to be in your past lives, but that's interesting. Let's pull some initials. Let me see if any names come to mind. It's hard to do names because I'm American and I use a lot of American, like I get a lot of American names. Very rare do I get, sometimes I get Russian names for some reason. But like the Asian names and stuff, like forget it, I don't get them. So I don't like really doing names for that reason because I don't want to exclude Russian, Asian, or Indian. Oh, I can't get Indian names either. I don't want to exclude anybody. So I'm just going to pull the initials. We have A, C, D, L, M, N, Q, S, U, X, and Y. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it. I hope this helped you in some way. I know this one was kind of, I was kind of scattered-brained on this one a little bit, but no, what I got. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, pile 2, if you chose Charizard, no, Pikachu, this one's your reading. Let's get some cards for you. Knight of Cups, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Hierophant. All right, let's see. Artistic, maybe. Sensitive, charismatic, likable, charming, strongly romantic. Tend to be highly sexual. I don't know why I got it, but that's what I got. Fool. Let's see. What do I get from the Fool? I get naturally curious, resilient, someone who likes to live in the moment, someone who likes to be adventurous and take, the path less traveled. Someone who is dedicated and hardworking and devoted. Someone who is bright and joyful. Someone who likes to do what makes them happy. I don't know. Someone who likes to eat ice cream. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting someone who likes to eat ice cream. So your person tends to be optimistic, but the Hierophant came out for them too. So that means that they're some kind of a leader, somebody that people listen to, somebody who knows that there's a lot to be learned from community, or there's a lot of support from community. So they might have a lot of friends. But this is somebody who's more traditional, somebody who likes who just leans on tradition. So let's see what else is got. They got the Sun again. So your person's very bright, very optimistic, very warm and loving, and nurturing. This is somebody who likes to see things grow. So this is somebody who likes long-term things. There's somebody who wants to be in a long-term relationship. Somebody who wants to nurture something and grow it to maturity. This could be the parent of your child. All right. Somebody who has the Midas touch. Somebody who everything works out for them, probably because they're very optimistic. They probably believe that things are going to work out for them, and they do. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So this is somebody who has real strength. Real strength. This is also somebody whose issues revolve around desire. So they tend to go for what they desire, what they really truly want, what makes them feel good inside. That's like how they make their decisions, and that's how things affect them. That's why if there's an issue, it's because it doesn't make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they have strength. They have real strength. But they're sensitive. They are sensitive. They need to learn to relax a little bit more and go with the flow, to just accept what is happening. You know? Laugh at your demons. So this is somebody who, I'm getting the feeling that they do tend to do that. They do tend to say, okay, I know I have these issues, but I'm just gonna like laugh them off and you know, push forward and do it anyway, even though I'm scared or I'm uncomfortable. I'm just going to do it. You're not going to bring me down, because this person's a happy person. They're a very happy person. I think they do go with the flow. I don't know why I said they need to go with the flow more. I kind of feel like they do go with the flow. They're not confrontational. They're like, all right, well, I think they're kind of up for anything. This person, I think this person ticks you off. I think they make you mad sometimes, because you're like, no, this is serious, and they're all smiles and happy, and you're like, no, like, I need you to understand that this is serious. I think they get under your skin. Like, it's not funny. I hear you saying that. It's not funny. And they're just like, whatever. Chilling like a boss. I kind of feel like that's who they are. They don't sweat stuff. I don't know. Gold. Cup of gold. This is just the energy of gold. So again, it's sun energy. It's the light. It's the brightness. Your person's optimistic, romantic, hardworking, but sensitive. Maybe that's just the nurturing that I'm picking up. The nurturing, the very loving, very caring nature to them. They love deeply. All right, let's get a zodiac sign. Leo. Well, with all this sun here and the strength. Is there strength? No, strength's not coming out. All the sun here, it makes sense. And if they're not a Leo, they could just have Leo very strongly in their chart. But yeah, I think they do like the spotlight a little bit here. But in a way that's good. Like, they don't want negative attention. They only want positive attention. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. You are the only one who truly understands me. Well, that definitely sounds like something a soulmate would say. So, you get them. You get them. All right, let's pull some initials, because we want to see what their name could be. I'm not going to give names because I don't want to exclude any group of people. And you guys know I butcher names badly. So we're just pulling initials. We've got A, D, E, G, M, O, R, V, X, and Z. I'm a little disjointed today, and I do apologize if this reading wasn't cohesive enough for you. I'm just like scatterbrained today. But anyway, that's what I got for you, Pile 2. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, pile 3. If you chose Charizard here, this one is your reading. Let me get you some cards. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Swords. Okay. Your person's very clever, full of great ideas. They tend to use logic to solve their problems. They can be competitive, can take risks. They do strive to be the best at everything they do. And they probably can't sit still for long. Because when they do, they kind of get lost in their thoughts. So they tend to fall asleep when they, sit for too long. So there's somebody who's like on the go, somebody who's active. King of Cups does tell me that your person is very kind and loving and generous. There's someone who like commands quiet authority. Like, I always think of the King of Cups as my Italian grandfather or dad, the Italian dad who just is, loves his family, can be very generous, but they're the boss. Like, they let you know that they're the boss. You do as I say. And they don't have to tell you. You just know. But this person's diplomatic. So they know how to have equal give and take. They know how to compromise. But I feel like they could be boisterous, maybe, but they're definitely energetic. But they're strong and they're reliable. And they definitely take care of their own. They take care of the people who are in their lives. They have a warm personality. They like to feel needed. Like, they like to feel like they're needed, that you can count on them. And King of Swords, let's see. Someone who doesn't make split-second decisions. They're not impulsive. They take their time to make their decisions. They can be calm or stoic even. But there's someone who sets goals for themselves and they stick to it. They stick to those goals. There's just someone who does not like to be inactive, though. They don't like wasting time. They're not a time waster. I don't know what this is. 5 of Swords and 9 of Cups. Conflict. I think they tend to cut their losses. Like, they'll cut you off with conflict. They're not somebody who's going to go argue back and forth with you. They're like kind of authoritative, where like what I say is the law. So they're going to cut you off. They're not even going to hear you. They're going to be like, you're wrong. And they will remove themselves from the situation. They're not somebody who's going to go back and forth, back and forth. So you could perceive them as a little bit stubborn, but I think it's more like they're not going to get caught up in that drama. They're going to avoid the drama. They'll compromise if they feel like they should, if they feel it's the right thing to do, because they're very logical. They're smart, but yeah, they're not going to get in a pissing match with anyone. But I kind of feel like this is a good person, wish fulfillment. They know how to make their dreams come true. Like, things work out for them because they're smart and they know how to get what they want. They're very protective. They will protect you. Like I said, they're that parental, fatherly type of person where they're like, I'll protect what's mine. You're not going to hurt what's mine. I can hurt what's mine, but you can't. Door to Spirit. They have maybe strong religious views or spiritual views. They definitely believe in a higher power or a creator. Ascension Flames. Merge with the light. Okay, so your person is on an elevated journey. So they're here to learn and grow, and they are elevating and ascending. So you probably see this person as somebody who is somebody that you can really trust, somebody that you can really count on for, like, to help you make decisions and things like that. Someone who's not afraid to speak up. Impossible things, working through disbelief. All right, so this is somebody, I feel like they're more religious than spiritual, because I feel like they don't believe in ghosts, they don't believe in psychic stuff, but they, in a way that they chalk it up to, not coincidence, but more like, it's fun, I don't know, it's like, more, they put a more religious spin on it, I feel like. I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling here. I don't know. They believe in a higher power, but they have a hard time believing the other stuff. Any of the woo-woo stuff. Any of the woo-woo stuff there that they kind of like, I don't want to hear it. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Peace, love, and yoga pants. Oh, so there's somebody who's warm, who makes you feel warm and comfortable to be around. Somebody who will open their arms to you, who will welcome you in, who will make you feel part of their family. Just a very warm person. Somebody you might be codependent on, because they kind of make you that way. Like, they make you so comfortable that you want to please them and you want to look to them for your happiness. Be careful of that. All right, let's get a zodiac sign. Scorpio. Kind of makes sense to me. Scorpios are very loving, but very, that just kind of makes sense to me. Very authoritative, very, but they can be very generous. But they are secretive. I don't know, Scorpio totally makes sense to me on this one. And if they're not a Scorpio, they could have it strongly in their chart. Anyway, we're going to get you a card that says their thoughts and their feelings. And it says, I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. I think this is when they cut you off, when they don't want to hear what you have to say, because they think they know best, when they walk away. I think that's what they're talking about there. All right, let's pull you some initials. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We've got D, E, G, H, J, K, O, P, oh, that's not an O, that's a Q. X, Y, Z. X, Y, and Z. All right. All right, pile 3. That is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.